Hey, what's going on, guys? It's No Shoes, and we're back with another one. And today we're going to be reacting to Broken Silence from So Solid Crew. This is suggested by Brummy Lad, and apparently, this is where UK rap first started. I haven't researched that statement myself. I'm trusting Brummy on this one. So if anybody has any issues, yell at Brummy in the comments down below, or let me know where it actually started. But without any further ado, let's get right into this. Let's see what Broken Silence is about. Let's see what So Solid Crew has got to say. And let's see what UK rap started at. Let's get it. No sound. All right, y'all are gonna meet the sound designer in me right now. Check this out. Why is the record spinning and the video silent? Horrible, horrible way to start. If there's something on the screen that should be creating sound, it immediately pulls me out of immersion when there's no sound. What's the reason for starting silent here? Like, maybe it'll make sense as the track goes on, but do not ever put something on screen that makes sound and have it be on and running and have no sound. It just doesn't make sense. What is this? And then like the rain is and the thunder is like an interesting enough touch, but it's completely detached from this scene. Like the light is bright in here. There's a window behind them where you can see, like, you can't see outside the window, but you can tell that it's like a nice day outside. Like the sun is up. Like that is a bright window right there. It's not like it's gray outside behind them. Weird way to start this track. It sounds like we're gonna get some rap flute though, and especially UK rap flute. Don't think I've heard that before. Let's keep it going. Why are they all quiet? Took a vow of silence.
I grew up in the same place where Squeaky got shot in the face. I saw Abraham's brain split on the pave. He jumped off the block, right where the kids played. We used to sit every day, chatting ish. We all strayed, I guess it's deep-seated urban decay. From my angle, I can see the ghetto burning away. I wanna cry, I find myself turning away. There's kids 16 burning the yay. Mislearning the game, I send a prayer for their pain.
Okay. Nice start once we actually got into the bars. Clean delivery. Nothing too crazy, but some nice storytelling there. Talking about kids, talking about the street, how it used to be, what's been happening with urban decay. I can relate to that. One of my buddies recently moved nearby, and then he went to check out Baltimore and was absolutely like culture shocked at the fact that, like, I think it's like 80% of the row homes in Baltimore are vacant, and he'd never seen that before, and he just had no idea what to feel about it. And then he's telling me, and it's like, yep, that's Baltimore. That's the way it is, but bruh. But it's not funny. But if you don't laugh at the things that make you miserable, then what are you gonna do with your life? Regardless, let's keep this rolling.
You straight, I guess it's deep-seated urban decay. From my angle, I can see the ghetto burning away. I wanna cry, I find myself turning away. There's kids 16 burning the yay. Mislearning the game, I send a prayer for their pain.
Stand here, watching them walk around. How it always keeps me down. Is it supposed to be like this, like this? We rise, ooh, to gain an edge in life. Someone always seems to try to come in the way. Is it supposed to be
corner.
Yeah. Great vocal here on the hook, or at least what I'm going to call the hook until we find out otherwise. Nice and clear. Kind of like a somewhat unnatural tone with the mix they put on it, but it works really well. It's like comes right out over top of everything. There's no mixing. And mixing, I mean between the layers. Obviously this song has been mixed like I was saying. But great sound there, kind of R&B type vibes. Definitely a more like emotional and kind of like tender track, especially it seems with them talking about what they're watching going on in the cities around them.
Someone always seems to try to come in the way. Is it supposed to be
I come from the place where you can't tell what's round the corner. Going to jail or fell, getting knocked up like them little black kids from.
What I want to know more than anything is, hold up, this little symbol they keep putting in the middle here, this like little red Pokeball thing. It's an odd placement. Is it their logo? What's the deal with that? And why is it in the middle of the lyrics? It, beats me.
Going to jail or fell, getting knocked up like them little black kids from Bronx tell. Well, as long as we're living in hell in the streets, violence will always dwell. I could tell you 1,000 tales, documented in detail, and most people can relate round the world.
Yeah, see, most people was replaced with the Pokeball.
And most people can relate round the world. My brother Kirk got found with bullet rounds in his chest up in ATL, and the papers hate me. Well, I'm trying to revolt.
It's interesting getting these like American references in UK rap, which I guess makes sense because where would UK rap have been inspired other than American rap? Which is hilarious. Some guy was actually going off in the comments the other day trying to tell me American rap sucks and Australian rap's where it's at. It's like, if American rap sucks, then why did the Australians start doing it, dog? Like, I'm sorry, where the American rap is the original flavor, my boy. Like, stop playing with me. Let's keep it rolling.
And most people can relate round the world. My brother Kirk got found with bullet rounds in his chest up in ATL, and the papers hate me. Well, I'm trying to revoke the violence, not promote the violence. Listen my broken silence, and you can hear my screams louder than police sirens. I'm trying to fight back like my boy Little Byron, just as long as...
Yeah, nice compound rhymes on there. Revoke the violence, promote, what'd he say? Oh, revoke the violence, not promote the violence. This is my broken silence. The song is them breaking the silence and speaking on all of these issues. That works really well. I like that.
The violence. Listen my broken silence, and you can hear my screams louder than police sirens. I'm trying to fight back like my boy Little Byron. Just as long as I love and stay vibrant, I shall prevail. I shall not betrayal. I shall put my hands up at the end and say I done well. Only time will tell for real.
Watching you walk around, how it always keeps me down. Is it supposed to be like this, like this? As we rise, ooh, to gain an edge in life. Someone always seems to try to come in the
Last
way.
verse coming from the heart. Hey yo, I guess we need more stability.
Interesting. So now we're already on to the last verse. I find that hard to believe. We got like 2 minutes and 20 seconds left of this song. How could that be possible? But yeah, like I said, the hook, beautiful mix, love the layering, the vocals nice and clear. It adds some like nice tenderness back into the track. The verse is cool. We got some nice compound rhymes coming in, especially as we've gone on. Some great storytelling, giving us a little glimpse into what's going on there. The reference to a Bronx tale and talking about ATL, Atlanta. Really cool to hear those references in a British track. And, see how different things have made it across the pond, brothers. But what accent was that even? But it's an interesting video. having it be like a day in the life and not necessarily focused on the rappers or the rapper himself. I I'm under the understanding this is a crew, but so far it really only seems like there's a couple singers and one rapper, but maybe there are other tracks which show me something different. Maybe it's a Wu-Tang or like a Bone Thugs and Harmony type of situation where it's like this is his track, but it's still under the name of the crew. I don't know, you tell me. But it's well produced, you know. Man, I really have no quarrels with this, man. It's a nice, cool, kind of slower track. It's working.
Supposed
Hey
to
yo,
be
I guess we need more
like
stability.
this.
It's like we're imprisoned in the ghetto and it's getting to me to the point where I'm feeling institutionalized. Look in my eyes, you'll see pain in it, but who can decide whether I stay entrapped in, packed in, or fly from the restraint and the
I'm gonna bring that back just a second.
it's like we're imprisoned in the ghetto and it's getting to me to the point where I'm feeling institutionalized. Look in my eyes, you'll see pain in it, but who can decide whether I stay entrapped in, packed in, or fly from the restraint and the thoughts packed inside my brain? But I proclaim that I will withstand the rain in order to get out this game. Plus, the media, government try to blow us, but they can't out
Yeah.
the flame or doubt.
Nice way of like breaking the bar line, and even in some cases, kind of breaking the bar line with silence by making it like, what would you call it? Like an expectant pause. Like it's a pause that implies something is continuing in the sentence after. The pause is more of a comma or a semicolon rather than a period. And that works really well. Nice movement and variation in his flow while still keeping it like fairly straight across and linear. There's a couple points where he hits the rhymes on like the upbeats or maybe like the and of the beat for those of you who aren't super well versed in music. When you have a super basic drum pattern, normally it's bass drum on 2, snare on or bass drum on 1, snare on 2, bass drum on 3, snare on 4, and then you have your hi-hat going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and it threw me off a little bit when he hit those upbeats, but it does line up well and it works. How many times have I said that this video? It works. Let me know. Tally it up.
Brain, but I proclaim that I will withstand the rain in order to get out this game. Plus, the media, government try to blow us, but they can't out the flame or doubt the name. And your revolution's about to change. Trust me, sitting around tables with the ties and shirts with the lust to discuss me. You discuss me, so I must be as level-headed as I can to never backpedal on the plan. So we can all hold hands together, unite so we can live as one.
And that's a message I can always get behind, man. Let's all come together, show a little bit of love, show a little bit of empathy. Let's feel for each other for a second instead of being at each other's throats all the time, worried about all this noise, politics, and God knows what else we choose to disagree with and hate each other over. I love that. Let's unite. Stand as one, baby.
Hands together, unite so we can live as one.
Watching the world around, how it always keeps me down. Is it supposed to be like this, as we rise? Ooh, to gain an edge in life, someone always seems to try to come in the way. Is it supposed to be like this? Please tell me why. Please tell me
Interesting.
Please tell me why. As I stand here,
Yeah, so that little red ball definitely it has to be their logo or something like that. It's the logo in the bottom corner of the screen. What am I talking about? Um really, really odd choice to substitute words in the lyrics you put on the video with a symbol. I don't know why you would choose to have subtitles and then make it so some of the subtitle is missing and just replace it with a symbol. Makes zero sense to me, but it's fine, you know, it's not that big of a deal. The the rest of the video is still fine. Um, you know, the camera shots are cool. As we got into the music, it started to make a lot more sense. The intro I still think is strange and could definitely use some work if they were to ever come back and play with this again. Not that they probably ever would. I mean, how old is this song? When did UK rap be get born? 11 years ago, supposedly. Sometimes YouTube is a little different than when things are actually released. But regardless, you know, it's a cool concept. I love the idea behind the track. The meaning behind it is beautiful, and it's something that, you know, it's like Immortal Technique, or, you know, name any other rapper that brings up poignant issues like this. It's something we need to break the silence on, because if nobody's talking about it, nothing's going to get done about it. And I got a lot of respect for that, because you got to be able to have those conversations. I mean, even not so long ago, I know a rapper, Landbar, who made a song. He's Burmese. He made a song about the revolution or about the coup in Myanmar that their private military was throwing. And you know, you gotta spread the word, because I had no idea that was happening, and the footage was horrific. But let's keep it rolling.
As I stand here, watching the walk around, how it always keeps me down. Is it supposed to be like this, as we rise? Ooh, to gain an edge in life. Someone always seems to try to come in the way. Is it supposed to be like this? Yeah.
Go. And then the track ends with the shot from the beginning. Maybe they had it silent at the beginning so that way there was a silence to actually break in the video. But again, this is such a weird touch, and I just think it's bad visual coordination because it messes with people. But like, nice circular way to end the video. I'm a big fan of ending things circularly and coming back to where the beginning happened. But check this out. The music stops, and then like 3 seconds passes before he pulls the needle off. And I know I'm being nitpicky. I know I'm being that guy right now. But come on now, man. Just time it to when the song stops, and it would be so satisfying, instead of me sitting here being like, why did they wait that long? But I don't think I'm most people in that. Regardless, this was Broken Silence from So Solid Crew. Actually, a cool track. I had no idea what to expect. The thumbnail looked whack. I'm not even gonna hold y'all, but but that was a cool track, man. Very cool song. The video, we can work on it a little bit, but that was Broken Silence. Thank you again to Brummy Loud for the suggestion. Keep coming in the comments down below. Don't forget to hit like, hit subscribe, and hit that bell if you want to see more videos like this. Much love to everybody in the No Shoes gang, and I will see you all next time.